Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? Hey, Mike or Ricky.
There.
Patrick.
Now I'm unmuted.
Yeah,
Now, let's say it again.
Drew, Rico.
You say, Chewy, MNC Aquatics,
What's up, Chewy?
Joseph
Hello.
Stanley.
503 Aquatics. Hello.
Joseph, he saw it and he may be sixth. Hey, Mickey, what's going on?
Hippie, hippie. Ames, Patty.
Go. Everybody, guess what? Who we got tonight? We got Skipper and Chattanooga Ed. So those are our people. Skipper is going to be in stepping in for Chubz, as we don't always know if Chubz is on a boat if his internet. However, I made a mistake tonight and I thought he was gone. I thought he was on a boat. And he's not on a boat. Apparently, I was letting last week run with this week, and so my blind roots are showing, I guess. Hey, I said it. You didn't have to. It's okay.
How you doing, Ed?
She got a skipper to replace a skipper.
Exactly. So she got a skipper to replace a captain.
Oh,
yeah. But a skipper is a captain on a boat.
The captain's in charge. So it's more like you're the skipper and I'm the admiral.
All right, we'll do that.
Either way, it'll be all right.
Dog that gets seasick.
That's all good, though.
But I got the bandana on, so.
Hey, 503 Aquatics. Adele, Mississippi Hippie. Rico Stan. There's your sidekick. And
yep.
Not Nola Jane.
Oh, got to pop a cat for her.
Yeah. So what's been going on, Ed? How you doing?
Oh man, the last couple of days I have been actually working like crazy trying to finish my fish room. I had a big plan. I was going to do my first sump and I was going to hook it to 255s. And like I had the perfect space in my fish room, so I went out and bought a rack for it, and it's like a 48-inch rack, and 55s are 47.5, so they would fit perfect. But it turns out the middle support beam in the middle one comes in 4 inches.
Oh, wow.
So I only have 44 in the middle.
Oh, that ain't good.
Yeah, so.
What size was the sump?
Oh, the sump is a 20 tall, I think. I can kind of show it to you.
Or it's 20 high?
Pardon the mess underneath the whoops, there it is.
Yeah.
So the sump is underneath, and then I was going to put a 55 right there. Oh, and then a 55 above it.
Okay.
But now I'm going to put a 55 on top and a 40 breeder in the middle.
There you go.
Oh, that'll work.
The saltwater tank I'm working on is in the far corner there. I put a log in there just to get it out of the way.
Right.
And then
nice.
I could kind of show you the rest of the fish room really quick.
Yeah, let's see it. Wow, you got it going there.
Yeah, I wish the cable was longer. I could actually take it straight to the tanks and show you the different things.
Right.
Yep. And I'm going to be changing up a lot of fish in different spots. I don't want to make everybody seasick. Like the Goodiots, I'm going to put them in the other room in the 55 that's not going to go in here, which I think will be good for them because they like a little cooler, and they've been dealing with 76, 77 degrees.
Yeah.
So they'll be in about 72, but I mean, they're breeding well. And then I've got a bristlenose that I got from Haley Aquatics.
Yeah.
Or Oddball Aquatics, Haley from Oddball Aquatics.
Yeah.
And she gave me a bag of babies, and now they're getting big. So I'll put them in the 55 with them out there. And
you got those when y'all went to the last swap?
It was actually, I think, my first swap in Indy. I've been to 2 swaps in Indy now. I'm actually a member of the Indy Fish Club.
Cool.
Wow.
Very cool.
They're a whole bunch of awesome people there. I mean, you might have Tom Patterson might be here lurking. LRB's also in it, and Haley. So we just have a blast. So, and John from Select Pet, he's down in Kentucky, so he joined the same day as James and I did. So we just have fun. Go up there like 4 times a year for meetings and swaps.
Rico, he had a bag of babies with his nickname in college.
I thought it was a bag of something else, but I'll be nice.
That's awesome.
My fish tanks and aquatics. Hello, Patrick Hardy. Hello, Lori. There you are. Haven't seen you all day.
This gal.
Hope you're feeling all right.
Well, she was
So
around good.
No, I didn't see her. I didn't see her this morning. And I think my stream this morning was 3 hours.
Oh, no, you're right. I was thinking of last night. My bad.
Didn't get up till noon, so I don't know.
I got up early today. I got up at 11 o'clock.
First. Right on.
I don't think I went. I don't know how long I went. I don't remember now.
My 11 is your 10, right?
You were in there, Lori?
No, I wasn't in it. I got up and I was doing stuff.
I did not see you, sweetheart. I'm so sorry.
I had a list of things I had to do.
Well,
Lots
I
of
did
chores.
not see her, and I swore that something was wrong. So I must have missed that. I'm so sorry, Lori.
Rocco.
Again, my blonde roots must be showing today.
Yep.
Rocco was up at 6.
600.
Wow. Yeah, the guppy talk. That's right. Yeah, we did. We talked. You should have been there, Ed. We talked guppy genetics.
Oh, that would have been all. You know, one thing I never did hear
Again.
the outcome from. It was about maybe 5 months ago when we were talking about threadfin, or not thread, the thread tail guppies. You know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you were going to try to cut them.
Yes, I'm still
Did
going
it
to.
work?
Haven't
you
done
haven't
it
done
yet.
it.
Yeah, I've got
Ribbons. That's
about
what they are.
10 right here that I look at every day, just waiting. They're just waiting to be circumcised. And I'm going to video it. And then I'm going to put them in, the blue water. What is it called?
Malachi.
Yeah, that stuff. And for probably a day. And then I'll put them back in a tank. And then I'm going to put a virgin female with them. And we're going to see if it works. So it's going to be kind of a drawn out video, but I want to test the theory. I want to know, I want to hear, yeah, they'll do it. No, it won't. Yeah, it will. No, it won't. I'm fixing to prove it.
You're going to see it.
Well, if it works, you're going to have some really happy boy guppies.
I know, right?
Cool.
If it doesn't work, they might be uncomfortable.
Don't worry, you're going to have a bunch of female guppies.
Well, that's kind of.
What's your guppy's pronoun?
Yeah.
For
I still
real.
can't get my head off the name of that blue stuff. It's right there.
Oh, methane blue.
Methylene blue. Thank you.
Methylene blue.
That's the one.
I always
I'm
get
doing
it
that.
wrong. It's like malachite green and methylene blue.
Yes.
And I in one of my very first videos, I had a sick beta or had fin rot or something, and in the video I say it completely wrong. I say like methane green and malachite blue. I mean, I completely threw it off. I was like, oh my gosh. That's one of those you definitely go back to your beginning videos and you're like, what was I doing?
I never pronounce anything right. Well,
Off-Road Outlaws. I like that name. Hello, hello.
that is a great name.
Tennessee Aqua. What's up,
Love it.
buddy?
Yep.
But yeah. So you got videos, Ed. And do you do the same thing? Do you look at your younger videos and you're like, wow, what was I thinking? Or wow, you can really tell I was just starting out?
Well, my original videos, like my first 10, were all kind of lame because I was just trying to win aquarium boxes. Or aquarium being do you remember the aquarium box?
Mm-hmm.
If you made a video, you had a chance to win a mega prize. And I did the math, and I counted only about 15 people doing videos. So I was like, every 6 months, I will win one just because of numbers. And it totally worked. It was exactly, I won the first time, and then the next 6 months, and then the next 6 months, I did it, I won, but they stopped giving out prizes. So, and I think they kind of went bankrupt or something, or shut the whole thing down. But
hasn't really, that guy never really has put any videos out.
Yeah, I love that guy. He's Gary Jones.
Yeah, there you
go.
Greg Jones.
Welcome from the Philippines.
There were 4 guys that did the aquarium box at first. They were all YouTubers, and they all dropped off, and he was stuck all by himself, and he wasn't able to keep it up.
So, Off-Road Outlaws, Landon is doing great. He's doing good. He stayed home from school again today, and I had to call the school to find out if he missed too many days, but he's doing good. Thanks for asking.
503 Aquatics has a question about guppies. I figured you'd probably be the best one to answer it.
Wait, I missed it.
What's up, Lance?
You said 503?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, hang on.
I went to live.
Do I use salt? It depends on the situation. I used to use salt all the time until I talked to Chubz, and my water is already hard, and salt makes it even harder. And so my plants weren't doing very well, and I quit using salt, and my plants were doing great. So if I use salt, it's on by basis things. What about you, Ed?
I would use it instead of methylene blue. I'd use salt, probably, because salt really helps heal with wounds and stuff.
Yes.
And so that's when I use it. Like if I notice sick fish, but really, I don't use any salt. I'm a plant guy. I love plants.
Yeah. Do you pull the fish out and put it in a medical tank if you have to salt it?
Yes. I do 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
And I use a 5-gallon bucket and one of these things from the co-op.
Okay.
I put a little bit, and
that's what runs my brine shrimp.
Yeah, it works. They're great. I have 3 of them.
Yes.
They're super emergency.
Okay, so he said the rest of the question is, I dose 2 tablespoons of marine salt per 10 gallons. 2 tablespoons per 10 gallons.
That's not very much, but it gets the job done.
Now, one thing, I wouldn't pour it directly into the water because you'll form crystals around your tank. So if you do it, because I used to do salt, 25, 30 years ago when I was in high school, and I would put it in a cup and stir it.
Diego. Yeah,
and
that's how
then you pour it in, and you
mom.
won't have the crystals. Diego, he's one of my other partners.
Hey,
that's right, Diego.
Snails. Hello.
Mike. Ermin O. Hello, new friend. Multiple aquariums. Aquaballs. After knowing YouTube is broken, now I will never quit. I have to. Oh, okay. I get you. I understand. We're not going to go there right now.
Too cool school. Hello.
Lance, did I say Lance Jones?
Yeah, Lance Jones is in.
Vinosky Tanks. Mike said one of 2 things. Merdul, haven't seen you in a week. No, Merdul's been around, Mike.
But it's been around.
Well, just like I didn't think Lori was. She was in stream this morning.
No, don't listen to me.
I know. Right? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm hard-headed. I guess being blonde-rooted and hard-headed don't go together.
Ain't that a fact?
That's a
no
double
matter.
whammy.
No matter. You love me anyway. It's okay.
Maybe.
So,
what does Patrick Hardy call me? Oh, Louisiana Empress.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
That's it.
Forgot about that.
You know,
So, Ed,
yes,
I want to know if you're doing ponds,
yes.
you're doing summer tubs. Okay.
I have
Are
4
you
this time.
going to let the tree frogs breed or not?
No. Literally today, I've been going everywhere looking for this really good nylon netting. And the tree frogs were the size of my pinky nail.
Yeah.
Super small. So I had to get something small enough they couldn't get through, but let mosquitoes through. So I'm going with a 1/4-inch nylon netting.
Okay.
It comes, I think it was 8 by 20 length. I bought 2 rolls of it today. And it'll be here on Friday. And then I'm going to put elastic around each one and then pop them on my tanks. Or on my tanks.
Yep.
Because, and everybody, like at the swap in Chattanooga last week, I talked about it to everybody because everybody's getting ready to tub. Nobody else has problems with Tennessee tree frogs. Just me.
I don't know what kind of tadpoles were in mine last year. Them tadpoles, the ones I didn't catch were huge. But I sat out there for nights on end just catching tadpoles and throwing them out. Catch tadpoles and throwing them out.
What? These tadpoles, I mean, the tree frog tadpoles are like that big also. I mean, they're basically the same size as the frog, just with a tail.
Yeah, mine were probably toads then, huh?
Well, no, you probably had leopard frogs or bullfrogs or something.
Yeah, bigger frogs down there.
Yeah.
I mean, I had leopard frogs, but I got rid of those. So, I mean, if you step out of my backyard, you'll hear everything chirping. It's crazy.
Well, at night, I have, like, I think I made a video of it, that I keep a light on this tank all the time because right out this window is the tree frogs come to eat the bugs. And I love my tree frogs. I don't like the toads. I don't like the bigger frogs at all. I love the tree frogs. So I don't want to cut back on the tree frog population, but I don't want them eating my fry either. So, don't know what to do.
Hey, CB.
CB.
Well, you could go with what he's doing on all the tubs you don't want it in. Just set up a tub for them.
Yeah, but they're gonna eat. They would go. Well, you're right.
You know what?
They
only went in one tub of all my tubs. It was so crazy.
Oh, okay.
So that was good. It's just I wish I would set up a 5th tub if they would all be the frog tub. Aquaballs asked if I ever change the water on my tubs. I don't, because it rains so much here in Chattanooga. I mean, we get rain almost every week. Now, if he lives in California where there's droughts and stuff, so his water might get stale.
Roundhouse Aquatics, what's up?
So you may have to.
Yeah. So Chattanooga, you keep any natives?
No, I don't. I would love to, but I honestly don't right now. I've got. Oh, that's not true. I do have. I have mollies that I got from Florida that I harvest with other fish.
Okay, yeah, that's their mollies.
Yeah, and
cool.
And we got them out of the water that Cortez or somebody thought was the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
Because it was so high in minerals. Well, it was almost like salt water.
Yeah.
But we fished them out, and we thought we were giving them to Father Fish to sell. And he said, no, they're yours. But by then, they had been in his shop for a day, and they had fresh water in there, not minerals. Mm-hmm. By the time we got them all the way up here to Chattanooga, probably 100 of them were dead.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
We had 110, we think, in there. And poor Kenny E., he was so upset. You know, he just was really taking it hard. But
Deborah Diddy.
I salted that tank heavy, you know, and I made it brackish water, and then I never add water or salt to it now. So when I do water changes, so now they're pretty much just fresh water guys.
Yeah, you know, getting them back slowly, yeah.
But I mean, now I have probably 100 in that tank. It's over filled. I did an extra water change on it just yesterday because there's too many. I need to ship some to Kenny E just to get them out.
Right on.
So what are they called again?
Silk and Molly's.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
They're just native. They're not like colored.
Yeah,
Like
I could show you what they look like. I got a book right here.
Are they like a green color?
No,
Actually, they're silver.
Yeah.
I don't know
if
I can get this to go far enough. Oh boy, I don't.
Oh wow.
It's such a,
There's definitely quite a few in there.
Yeah.
You can see them.
Yeah.
Sorry about the glare.
Okay. Chubz.
Yeah, that's them. Now I'm feeding them the high protein foods that I feed my guppies, and they're turning gold.
Oh yeah,
which is really cool.
They do awesome. I had them for quite a while, and a matter of fact, the last ones that I had, I tried to send to Roe, and the package never made it there. There was over 50 of them.
Well, does Roe want some? Because I could give her some.
I haven't talked to Roe in months.
Yeah, and usually I hear from her at least once, but I'd say it's been about a month since I've talked to her.
Yeah,
she was getting a whole bunch of fish and was supposed to do a video on them, but I don't think she ever got that video.
Good day, gnarly fish.
She's working her tail end off.
Yeah, Roe just lives probably 50 minutes west of me or east of me. She lives between me and.
You might take them off your hands if you got too many of them.
Yeah, I would give her some if she'd like. I'd give them to anybody, really. It's just, I say that, and now everybody's going to ask for them, and I can't afford to send them.
I have enough of them.
Well, shipping costs a fortune, and
I know it's pretty crazy.
Everybody wants them, then it costs a lot.
Yeah.
Ed, do you mind if we let guests to ask you questions? I mean, I want to put you on the spot.
No, I don't. Okay. I'm as easy going as it gets.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm not going to let a ton of people up.
Yeah, we don't want you to pull a Joey.
Right. A few at a time.
I'm not thinking so pull it, Joey.
Cherry, you can come on up.
Oh God!
But
I may not be that smart.
Have you ever heard of the Chattanooga? What is it?
Choo-choo?
No, whatever. I forgot the name of it. They got a fish that's locally called Chattanooga.
Is it a darter?
Yeah, Chattanooga darter.
Yeah, I would love to get some of our darters, but hey, can't try to attack me. A lot of our darters are protected.
Yeah. And
they also really like cold water. So that would be one of my tough problems because James and I have talked about it. But because, we live in the mountains, so the water's really cold.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't afford to do a chiller or something like that.
But there's a darter that's called the Chattanooga darter. It's only in that area of Chattanooga.
I totally believe it because we got some awesome darters, man. Yeah. We really do.
Yeah, this book here, they got a lot about native fish.
Oh, wow.
Peterson, yeah. It's awesome.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Let's see. I put it on there.
Oh, hang on. Let me make it bigger. Hang on.
Preston?
Peterson.
Oh, Peterson. Okay, cool.
Yep. Field Guide to Freshwater Fishes of North America and North of Mexico. Huh.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a picture of that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a real good book. They got hundreds and hundreds of fish in here. I mean, literally fish after fish after fish.
In color, too.
Yeah, in color. And they have locations, to give you all the locations, all the parameters, everything.
Leslie's Aquatics says, hey, guys, I'm moving and need to scale back the fish room. Does anyone have any recommendations? I've got a flower horn, my new green terror, and some African cichlids that need homes soon. Leslie, where are you located?
Yeah, you can take me off of the big screen. What's up, Terry?
Hi, guys. Terry? I was just about to take a drag out my cigarette, and then she put us back on the main screen.
Sorry.
Go for it.
And we do have youngins in chat, so just let everybody know.
Yeah. Next hour is the okay hour.
Right.
Wait, I just want to say it's really, really cool. No, number one, I've been on panel with Jess, Chubz, and Skip, but I've never been on a panel with Chattanooga Ed.
Well,
I feel special.
Many. I've watched you on many panels, and you're a lot smarter than me, so don't feel too special.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that.
I'm on a panel with the red bearded dude. This is great.
Yeah. Leslie said she's in Kentucky.
Kentucky. That's.
Oh no, she's moving to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. She's in Kentucky right now. Well, she's going to Kentucky, something like that. Yeah.
That's actually the area I want to retire in.
See,
Paducah is actually pretty cool area.
Yep.
Well, you would be getting closer to Ed.
Yep. My mom and dad are going to Paducah tomorrow.
I think what she's asking is, whenever she moves, she needs to rehome these fish. Any suggestions on, like, who to give them to or who would want them?
You could check with your local pet stores and see if they'll take them. If not, maybe you can get a hold of Florida Fish Rescue and you might be able to meet him with the fish or something. I don't know.
I don't know where she is in Kentucky.
The fish she listed are pretty popular fish. I don't see why she'd have a reason to have a problem of getting rid of them.
Look, flower horn, a green terror, and some African cichlids. Mike.
Select Pet has started a club in Lexington, and so he knows a lot of people, and they have a swap every so often. So I would talk to John, and he could probably find homes if your local shop doesn't. Just throwing that out there.
And where's Lexington? Is South Carolina?
Oh,
she's moving from Myrtle Beach up to Kentucky.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she was moving to Kentucky to Myrtle Beach.
No,
the other way.
Yeah,
well, that's depressing.
Yeah. And Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is, if I do believe it.
Meanwhile, everybody in Paducah is like, okay, Ed, I hate you.
Hey,
she grew up there.
Paducah has the Quilting Hall of Fame. My mom's going to it tomorrow to look at quilts.
Wow.
My poor dad.
Right on.
Oh, well, maybe we need to send Kev with her so he can help finish his boxes, and that'll help him getting the edges right with the crochet.
We ain't gonna do that to her.
No, we love you too, Kev. Though.
If Kevin ever finishes those boxes, the internet will crash and the time-space continuum will stop and it'll just be ugly.
Well, is this thing? We'll let him do it. I think it's upside down, Ed. Yeah.
Yeah. These guys are in Paducah. They have some of the nicest guppies in the United States.
Aquatics.
And yeah, you could look them up and see if they would take fish off your hands because they have a huge fish.
I've seen that one.
Leslie is saying for Ricky that Ricky's closer.
Well, yeah, he would be.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, this might just be me, but why not just move with your fish?
Well, I'm guessing that the flower horn and the green devil's pretty big, and she has a lot of African cichlids that she can't take with her.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
that's what I'm collecting from everything she posted.
Yeah. I mean, there's a will, there's a way. I mean, they move 3.5 foot, red-tailed catfish halfway across the country by driving them all the time. So.
Oh, I'm so holding you to that, Myrtle. Okay, I'm holding you to it.
There's not enough room where she's moving to.
We'll never be up.
Triple G, what's up?
GRB
Another Louisiana man.
Let's see. GRB asked if I could just go down to my local waterways and net some darters out. Darters are protected. Most of the darters are protected in Tennessee. I can get some of the other fish, but not the darters.
Same with my state of Indiana. They're protected. You have to leave them alone.
Yeah.
Well, Triple J Aquatics, thank you for stopping by and giving us a shout out. We really do appreciate it and hope to see you back next Monday.
Yep. We'll be here.
That's right. We'll be here. Oh, my chat jump. Shoot. There we go.
I hate stupid people.
Def. I still love that dang name.
I do too. Every time I hear it, I can't help but laugh.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Didn't it used to be spelled out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the problem is, every time somebody would say, "Hi, I hate stupid people," it wouldn't come up.
Yes,
Ahmad had to say yes.
Yes, you're right. I forgot about that.
Ricky, Miss Leslie in chat has got some fish that she needs to rehome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm coming up with all these people in Kentucky.
Wrong state.
Yeah, darn it.
Damn it, Bobby.
I know. Yeah.
Damn it,
Bobby was dead.
Damn it, Ed.
Well, I just keep thinking, man, I wish I could move to Myrtle Beach. Yeah.
She looped them out.
Kentucky's really nice.
She's coming back home.
Okay.
Yeah, there she says. She had to change it for streams, got tired of it.
Oh, yeah.
I like their logo. I really did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good logo.
Miss Leslie said she's got to make a list of the fish.
Yeah.
She said she's going to miss the sun.
Oh, yeah.
Because Chattanooga or that area rains a lot. That she's moving to?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's quite cloudy a lot there. But the sun won't be as hot as what she's used to there at Myrtle Beach.
Hey, Chubz.
What's
I
up?
just got a notification that you're going to go live in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Man, just saying, I got the notification.
You got the notification. But,
Just letting you know, man.
That's awesome.
So,
In case you got to do something to pregame.
Hey.
Ed,
Hey,
how many
Greg.
tanks do you have?
Hey, Greg.
I'm pushing around 60, I think.
Wow.
But not all in that room.
Yeah, in this room, I don't know, maybe about 50 some in this room. But a lot of them are small. You know, it's like I keep a lot of 5 gallons up here just for, growing out fry or, putting a boy that's not very good at hitting a girl to get them a little closer.
Okay.
I wasn't quick enough.
I'm still waiting for Chubz to ask his famous question.
I know, right? He
Oh,
will.
yeah. Oh, I will.
Oh, what's that question?
So Chattanooga Ed, what is your least favorite fish?
My least favorite fish.
Yeah, what fish don't you like?
I love his question.
It's a real brain teaser.
It is.
Yeah, well, okay, the one that I want to say everybody will hate me for because I want to say an Oscar.
Hey, that's mine.
They eat everything, and I mean I know they're nice, but they're also jerks at the same time. So
I call them a goldfish with Tourette syndrome.
yeah, really.
With Tourette's.
Well, not Tourette, with Down syndrome.
Oh, wow.
I like the Tourette stuff. That's funny.
Yeah.
I got Tourette's and Down syndrome.
The only fish though that I wish I could kill all of would be those Asian carps that have infested our rivers.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
So if I could kill one fish outright in North America, not over in Asia, just here where they don't belong, I'd wipe those out.
Oh, yeah.
But then if it's a big fish, or if it's a fish I'm not going to have in my fish room or anywhere, it's going to be an Oscar. I'm just not a big fish guy.
Yeah, I'm not an Oscar guy or a flower horn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could have said flower horn too.
I have a question for Ed, simply because I'm a fan, and that's it.
Are you starstruck?
Yes, I am super starstruck.
Yes.
I love the red bearded dude.
We all know
How's your saltwater tank coming along?
Really well. It's in the fish room. I haven't see, it's over in the far corner. It's got a piece of wood in it just because I didn't want the piece of wood in my way. But so that's just there for just tonight. But I painted two sides kind of aqua blue, so that way it'll help kind of force the light straight down. And I bought one of those lights. I bought what's it called? It's called a Mars light. I bought a Mars light for, it's kind of a box and it just shoots straight down. I've never done salt in my life, so I'm completely new to it. And this will be my only salt tank. But
it'll be interesting to see the journey.
Yeah,
I've been watching. He's been working on this journey for a while already, and I've been watching him step by step as he goes. And I can't wait till he actually fills the doggone thing up with salt water and does something with it.
Well, I was thinking about doing that this week, actually. I'm trying to figure out if I should do my own RO water here at the house or buy it from my fish store. The problem with buying it from my fish store is 45 minutes away.
Right.
And 50 gallons for the initial setup is what stinks.
Yeah. I mean, if you already got an RO unit, I'd say do it.
Well, I don't have one yet, but I mean, I could set one up.
I watched that. I watched that live stream, and I have some comments on it, but I don't want to derail Jess's stream talking about it.
What?
Sunday night at 8:00.
Yeah, it's.
But I honestly though, I'm just saying, if it was me, because I'm like you, Ed, I've never done salt. I'm like you, I'm thinking about it, but if I was to do it, and that's what you need, is for me personally, it's just like you. My nearest pet store is 30 minutes away, but they don't do what your pet store does. If I had to travel that far, I would just set my own thing up, because you're going to keep needing it whenever water changes or top offs or whatever.
It's not. All right, I guess I'm going to go ahead and derail Jess's stream. All right, Ed, it doesn't really matter if you use tap water to mix your salt water.
What about, though, it's corals, though, is what I want to do.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, cool.
But it doesn't really matter. See, what happens is all the salt mixes that they have on their label, like what their mineral content is, what's their calcium level, what's their iodine level, what's their, it gives you all this. And the reason we use RODI water is because those salt mixes are made by evaporating the water out, so you're left with the salt. Mm-hmm. So if you only put in RODI water, then everything on the label matches. Okay.
Gotcha.
But if you put water, like for instance, myself, where I have really hard water, I'm mixing in hard water with these minerals, it's going to throw that label off. Yeah. But extra hard water in saltwater tanks not necessarily a bad thing.
See, that's what I was initially thinking.
It's not going to destroy your tank.
Okay.
It's perfectly fine if you have a little extra calcium or a little extra whatever. It really honestly doesn't matter. And there are a ton of saltwater keepers out there that have been using tap water as their water.
But wouldn't you have to
using tap water?
Wouldn't you have to watch all the parameters? And
exactly. Skipper, you're absolutely correct. You have to know what your parameters are, because what's going to happen is if you continually use a hard water source, your minerals are going to skyrocket. You know, because you're constantly adding minerals and never getting rid of them.
Yeah.
So
one thing I would used to watch for with
how you
with
do
tap
your water changes and everything. It's just like a freshwater tank.
Yeah, what I used to watch for with using tap water is the metals that you get from the tap water. You get trace amounts of metals like copper and iron and stuff like that, and it's really, really tough on corals and shrimp, especially in salt water. You got to really watch that. Yeah, really watch that. But initial setup, you can use regular tap water, and then you can get your RODI unit. You know, you can start making your own to where you have cleaner water going down the line.
Well, see, my fish store guy has this great deal, and I go to the fish store probably once or twice, a month. Well, probably 3 times a month,
Mm-hmm.
So he lets you buy a container, a 5-gallon container, and he fills it for free every time you want it. It just costs $30 to buy the container, and then you have water for life. And for top-offs,
I was about ready to be on that until he said you got to buy a $30 container.
Yeah. But
still, that sounds pretty good. A $30 container, you get all the water you need.
It's going to pay for itself in the long run.
Yeah.
But
I would set the RODI up if it was me.
Yeah, I agree with
saltwater all the time. I mean, but with a saltwater tank, you mainly just top it off.
Yeah, well, I was going to check out the systems today on Amazon, but I was just working nonstop today, so I'll try to do that after the stream and see how much I can get one. Like if I can get one for $80 or something.
An
that's what he just says.
My RODI cost was $40, $50, but it's for only 50 gallons.
Yeah.
Which I haven't even opened. I've opened the box and looked at it, but I haven't used it. I haven't set it, put it together yet. But
I was at Lowe's today, and I should have checked. I almost checked to see if they had them, but I was just running so far behind today, I just didn't. So maybe I'll go by Lowe's and buy one. Thanks, Florida Fish Rescue. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I got it's not a RODI, but it's from RODI. I forget what it's called, but I got one. Yeah, RO Buddy is what it's called, and I got it off of Amazon for like $50.
That's the same one I got, Chubz.
Yep, it works pretty good. I mean, it's not RODI; it's just RO water, but
mine's RODI.
Yeah.
RO water will get you pretty doggone close.
Oh yeah, it comes out at like 11 or 7, something like that. It's close enough.
That's what you want for salt, though, right?
Well, not necessarily. I mean,
to get it going.
Yeah, it's close enough. It takes out most of the minerals and everything that you don't want to put in there. So.
Yeah. That's in my brain now. That's scary.
I know, Rockford, but I didn't know what I know now. And I'm not going to send it back. So I'm good with 50. I don't need more than 50 gallons. I don't.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to be cutting my water in half anyway.
Yeah, you're going to mix your RO with your regular water.
Right. And that's what I hope will work out. Yeah. But.
No, that's right, Patrick. Salt never leaves the aquarium.
So Ed.
Yes.
With that tank, you're going to do a sump filter as well?
No, I'm not. I'm going to do a hang off the back, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I've seen Bob Kaler's work, so I'm just going to go with that.
Yeah, I think you'll be just fine with a hang on the back.
Oh yeah,
Awesome.
I think it'll be a problem. No.
And it's extra long, or my tank's really tall, so I made this little thing.
An
to reach the
extension
bottom.
tube.
Yeah, and it also has a skimmer at the top. So
are you going to use any kind of protein skimmer?
just the
If
skimmer.
he's surface
yeah.
skimming, yeah, that's same thing.
Okay.
It just sucks everything off the top, or the stuff off the top kind of gets pulled into it.
Yeah, because when I was doing saltwater in my 75, I was running 2 Aquaclear 110s and then a hang-on back protein skimmer, like a backpack skimmer. It worked great.
Oh,
Got the
that's
water
awesome.
super clean.
Well, I'm using a Tidal. I could grab it real quick. Just let me grab it.
Tidal 75.
Actually, I think the one bigger than the 75.
Oh, the
next
110.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll just grab it.
Yep.
We really didn't have to make him go get his own filter.
I agree. That's what he
No,
wants.
that he does that.
That's what he wants to do. He's going to go get it.
Ed does that. And
It's awesome, man. That's why I love him.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, cool dude.
Okay. See, like, oops, it's backwards. I'm trying not to hit the cat. The cat's like sitting right here, so I'm trying not to hit her with the table. But this is the skimmer right there.
Right on.
And it has a huge area for media in the back.
Oh, wow.
So it's really pretty neat. And like I've seen Bob Kaler at a pet store buy every single one they have.
Oh yeah, they're great skimmers. They're great. I got one on my 72 bow front. I got a Tidal 75.
Now my buddy in St. Louis, he's going to be giving me a 72 bow front. And next time I go to St. Louis, so maybe I'll get another one for that.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Oh, and so I should have done this. Oh, whoops, there's actually one more piece somewhere. I had to work on it too to make sure that the little clip went in.
Right.
Hang on. Oh, man, where is it?
Right
Man,
where you left
you're juggling filters. You got a cat in your lap.
Yeah,
Gotta love
It's
it.
tough YouTubing these days.
it is. See, there's the cat. Well, I don't know what I did with this thing. Nuts.
Rough road.
The cat probably knocked it off onto the floor. Well, I'll find it. Oh, well. I was going to show you how it all snaps together, but I'm not. Sorry, guys.
That's all good.
Can I ask one more question of Ed before you guys kick me off for being starstruck? Did you build that rack behind you with those tanks?
All my racks. I hurt my spine a few years ago. I used to work in an auto factory in St. Louis, and I hurt my spine, and so I can't really do anything twisting or anything. So these are just Huskies.
Really?
Yep, they're all Huskies.
Those are the coolest Husky racks I've ever seen.
Well, you see, I beat the system because Husky racks are supposed to have 4 groups. But what I did was like 4 shelves, but I just used 3 of the shelves. And since I used the same bar, well, let's see. Since they're just one bar for 2 sides.
Oh, son
I
of a bitch,
bought-
they really are.
Yeah, I bought 3 boxes, but I got 4 racks out of it.
I see what you did.
So I got a rack there, there, and there. So I actually have 5 racks. I think I bought 4 of them or something. And then this thing here is a Cobalt. These things are junk, man. It was the hardest thing I ever put together in my life. And then the dimensions aren't what they say on the package. But those Cobalts, are not the Cobalts, the Huskies, they just hold so much weight. I mean, I think it's a ton or something for each racks. So,
yeah.
And people use plywood in between, to set their wood on or their tanks on. I used subfloor, the real thin, hard wood that you put on the floor under, for the carpet to go over. I use that. Right. So it's super thin and strong. So I have as much space as I can in between the racks.
Right on. Smart. Yeah.
That was actually really, really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I also sprayed it all with Plexi dip. So that way the wood is also waterproofed.
Okay.
With the plastic dip. And it's black, so it kind of blends.
Right on. Yeah, I did the same thing with that rack that I bought. I put polyurethane on the boards that it came with because it's a press board. So as soon as it gets wet, it's going to fall apart. So I put two good coats of polyurethane on it to make sure it wouldn't do that.
Yep. Stefan, yeah. Phosphates are not a thing. It's not that phosphates are generally bad. It's just they usually generate really bad algae in salt water,
which I'm sure I'll screw up.
Yeah, they make all kind of stuff like Roofos that help pull phosphates out of the water.
Awesome. It's going to be a journey.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
I think Ed, you're gonna be just fine. You're gonna go through the same thing all of us have went through, and then you're gonna wind up with a really cool tank in the end.
Well, Drama Rehab, thank you for coming through and tweeted me out. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Let them know where we are.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and head over to further down the Bayou, and I'll see y'all there.
All right. Yep. We'll catch it and ride down there in a minute.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the saltwater as cheap as possible. So the tank I'm using used to be what I put my breeding pair of discus in back like 15 years ago, 16 years ago. And so it's a real tall, it's a 50 tall, basically, square or a rectangle just straight up. And I just thought it would be really cool for a saltwater tank.
It most certainly will.
So if you're doing coral and stuff, like, are you going to put what? I don't want you to do, say what you want to do without doing the video, but do you have an idea?
Oh, I don't care.
You have an idea what fish you want to put in with it?
Yes, I've got two fit. Well, I'm not. I was going to show you a photo of them, but they're called gold flake maroon clown guppy or clown fish.
Oh, and yeah.
You can get them when they're red instead of maroon, and so they look like Kansas City Chiefs colors once they're adult. They're red and yellow, so that's what I'm going for. And I'm going to have two of those, and I'd like to get like a trigger shrimp. My fish store guy, he has a couple of those where, like, if you put a pencil in there, it'll snap it real hard.
No, that's a pistol shrimp.
Oh, that's
cool.
And okay. Can you easily get to a beach?
I'm about 7 hours from Florida, maybe 6.5. The Panhandle. Like,
hey, Ed, Ed, you're going to Aquashella.
Yes.
I'm going to Aquashella now.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
That's super cool.
Yes, I meant to say that earlier. Yes, I get to go. Well, I'm not going to explain how I get to go now, but it's good on Game On. So, what Mike is getting to is he's one of those days that we're down there, we're going to go collecting, me and Mike, and get the stuff for my saltwater tank.
Oh, so cool. Yeah, we were going to go collecting saltwater. We were going to get seahorses for Father Fish, and we just ran out of time.
I want them so bad.
Kenny actually had to see you next. I said, maybe he had to see his aunt, didn't you? I don't know.
Yes. He had to. Yeah, he was leaving, taking y'all back, and then seeing the aunt, and then coming down to me.
Okay,
but
we just didn't have enough time to do the salt part, but that's all right. Well, my biggest I shouldn't say problem, because it's also a pleasure, is James and I, we're going to go and just do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, because I want to go to an alligator farm too. I love alligators. I absolutely love them. And so, but Sean Peck is going to go with us now too.
Okay.
But he's like limited on vacation days.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because like we were going to go Wednesday, now we have to go on Thursday. And I don't know if we have to come back on Monday or Tuesday.
Right. We're gonna leave.
But you get to hang out with Peck Tech.
Yeah, but he's like my buddy. I'm going to his house to play games on Friday.
Oh man, I'd be like a little girl going, I can't believe I'm hanging out with Peck Tech.
Oh my gosh, his tanks are so amazing.
Stars struck again.
I am, man. I'm easily
we can get you out a
starstruck.
little more, man.
Yeah, us Tennessee guys, we're really easy going. We're not anybody.
I'm the same. I'm me.
Yeah, this guy's one of my partners on a stream.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd brag about that, Ed.
He's the Tennessee guy who's not Tennessee on our group.
Is Rico Stan going?
Meanwhile, Skipper's looking at me dead in the eye going, I'm going to kill you the first chance I get.
Well, they called me the hitman that you don't know about.
I wish Rico could, but Rico, he's got an immune deficiency, so it's hard for him to travel far.
Oh, okay. Dang.
Love to hang out with Rico.
Yes. Yes. We're talking about Acapella, Orlando.
Are you staying at the place?
No. We have my dad's got a fifth wheel, so we're going to fifth wheel, but we're going to Mike's. So we're gonna stay and plug in at Mike's house, and then go up there. Because we'll actually be driving further southwest, 4 hours further southwest than Orlando to get to Mike, and then back up. So what we might do, I haven't got it all coordinated yet since I just got the okay that we could go today.
Do you have the tickets?
No, I haven't got the tickets.
Make sure you get the tickets because they sell out.
Or tomorrow we'll be getting the tickets. I'm waiting on one of Landon's friends to let us know if he's going with us or not. So that's the only holdup. But cool. Yes, so
well, we're staying at a cheap place the first couple nights, and we're going to stay at the nice place the 2 nights that it runs, so that way we can just walk down to the lobby instead of having to go. Oh, we're an hour. Do we need to get to Chubz?
We do now. Yes, it is that time. Everybody, we go at this time over to Chubz Aquatics. His link is in chat, I believe. If not, I will get it there. And we continue this party over on his stream. So I will see you guys over there.
Awesome.
Oh, dang it. Now we got to do stuff.